Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Dallas Trinity FC official podcast, Up the River. I'm your host, Savannah Huemoeller. Charlie, Trip, how are you guys doing? It's been a few weeks since we all have seen each other.
Good. Excited to be here again.
I hope we can live up to the hype our sisters caused on the last episode.
They brought some energy. I will say they were chatty. It was fun. We'll get back to in studio today. We're obviously doing this show remotely. We will have a couple players join the show later on today, but overall, just wanted to chat with you guys up until the point that we're at right now. It's obviously been a few weeks into the season. How are you guys feeling? What's the vibe in the office? What's been going on?
We miss our fans. So such an interesting part of the season, right? And we'll do this every year because we have to go on this State Fair Texas road trip, and certainly we're concluding that by closing out the fair with the Clasico, which I'm sure we'll get into in a little bit. But yeah, it's I feel for the players a little bit. Road trips are hard. It's just really hard to pick up your life, go to a new city, try and win games. Winning games on the road in any sport is really tough, and I'm just really proud of how the players have played. We've hit a little bit of a rut, but trust the process, trust Chris, trust that all the players are working their tails off to get things right. And we're still top half of the league, which is super exciting. So the league standings are weird this year. I mean, as a fan who followed it, obviously all of last year, there's some names at the top that look different than last year. So I think the league is happy. The clubs are certainly happy with just how the competitive balance is right now.
And right now, I mean, I'm looking at the standings live, fourth right now. And then by the time this episode is released, we'll see how everybody does against the upcoming road trip against Spokane. Trip, where are you at with everything right now? How's everything been going? Have you traveled to any of the road games?
Good. It's good. I haven't actually been to a road game this year. I've been so hands on deck for this State Fair Clásico match, as you can imagine, just trying to blow it out for our community here. But I've been out to training quite a bit, and energy's high. The team is in good spirits. They're excited about the upcoming road trip to Spokane. We've had some good results against them in the past, and so want to continue that going forward. I know it'll be a little bit of a different look. Our head coach is sitting on a red card, and we have one of our outside backs is on a red card as well. So that's going to be interesting to see how the team adapts to that. But Chris has them prepped and ready to go. They're gonna do great.
How do you navigate that? I'm just curious, how is that navigated? How does the team have to adjust when all of those big changes come?
Yeah, I was joking with Chris. He's now tied me in my career red cards. That was his first one that he's ever had, and he's got a career of over 30 years. It's just amazing. And it was such a minor infraction.
Our St. Mark's alumni game. Are you counting that red card?
Yes, that's the only one I've ever had. So that was when Charlie and I were on opposite teams. Charlie was not involved in the red card per se, but his team was in that alumni game. But yeah, it's just funny to see that it can happen at random times to anybody. And yeah, I mean we've got some great assistant coaches with Gio, who runs goalkeeping. Nick Petroselli, Chris's son, is literally a replica of Chris in terms of how to get the team prepped. And BG Bruno is a local SMU guy who's played for FC Dallas. He knows everything about the professional game, so he'll be involved in getting everybody ready. And he's got a nice touch because he speaks Portuguese, so he works well with Tamara, who English is not her first language, if you will.
Tamara's awesome.
Yes.
I remember chatting with her on media day, and we had to ask her some questions, and she had the translator with her, and she's great. We love her.
Yes.
Any right now, any of the players sticking out to you guys, or just some of the girls who have impressed you so far up until this point in the season?
I mean, certainly having the youngest goal scorer in the history of the game on the women's side here domestically in the U.S. is something we're super ecstatic about and really, really happy for Rhea. And what a goal to have that be in Jacksonville. What a statement for her to come out and kind of announce who she is as a player. And I think the team has really rallied behind that. So yeah, it's this. I love our roster. It's that unique and beautiful connection of veteran players and young players, and seeing how they both, the young players keeping the veteran players youthful and energetic, and vice versa, the veteran players kind of showing the younger players what it means to be a professional and whatnot. And so, and Chris and at the staff that Trip alluded to, pulling all the strings. So yeah, really excited just to see the continued growth of the younger players and where that all comes to.
All right, are you guys ready to dive into Clasico here? Trip, were you about to say something?
No, I was gonna give Chi and Amber a call out. I mean, they're timeless, and they're still giving the opponents a real difficult matchup, and so it's always a benefit to have them on the field. They take good care of their bodies. They produce, and that's been huge. As for a newcomer, I would also give a shout out to Winnie Bellata. I think she's been great in the midfield, generating the attack, and she's come over from Spokane, so this will be her first trip back to that club.
I remember Chris saying when we interviewed him in the first episode that Winnie was on his kind of watch list as far as some of the players that were excelling, especially before the season started. So she's been great too.
In our midfield, they know with Deb getting recalled to Washington Spirit, which we're so proud and happy for her, and already getting NWSL Rookie of the Month, and not surprised. Anyone who's watched her as a player just knows that she's so deserving of that. And so we've got a hole we've got to fill, and we're really excited to see how Winnie and Gracie and Amber and some of the others in the midfield really step up and fill that void and continue to grow as a team.
And I think the very fun part is yet to come, as we're just about a week away from Clasico, the big game, where it's more of an international stage. You have the State Fair of Texas. You have probably triple the fans coming into the building. It's going to be so incredible. I mean, are you guys just pumped for this?
Yeah. No. Off the roof. Like, this has been a long time coming, and the energy's really picked up this last week. I was joking with Charlie. I was like, feels like we've spent all this time taking the roller coaster up to the top of the mountain, all the hard work that's gone into it, and it feels like we're about to turn the corner and have this free fall down. Enjoy the ride. It's going to be fun. It's going to be chaos. It's going to be exciting. There's been a huge support from the local community. We've had so many different companies and nonprofits and city officials getting involved and engaged. I think it'll be obviously more than just a soccer match. This will be the first match we have where we're playing for a trophy, so that's going to be exciting. There's the halftime show that Charlie worked hard on with Joey Chestnut. Will be exciting. The post game show, we've got Micah Palace coming over from America's Got Talent. He's a finalist there. He's actually performing tonight for U.S. Soccer at their halftime show in their men's national team match for El Salvador down in Austin. And so, I just think it's going to be a fun atmosphere, and hopefully we can make it a staple part of the fair year in and year out.
Yeah, I think everyone, it's just going to be like this celebration of sport, culture, Texas, Mexico, like that whole combination is just so fun to me. Club América is bringing a really strong contingent of their own supporters. And so we never really have that in our regular season match, right? Like, as the league grows, hopefully more and more away supporters start coming to the Cotton Bowl and supporting the away teams. You'll get that in this environment. So our supporters on one end, their supporters on another, the music, I think just new fans, old fans kind of caught and sandwiched in the middle of it. A brand new renovated Cotton Bowl, right? The first time ever our fans will be able to experience that, the investment the city's made with new restrooms, concourses, premium spaces, concessions, the ability to come in and out during the game, go get your turkey leg, go get your beer, your soda, your whatever fried milkshake, bring it back in, and hopefully watch Chi score a goal with that beautiful left foot. Like, it's just, there's so many unique and fun elements about this, and hopefully some elements that'll surprise some people, some hopefully some big reveals. But yeah, we're just excited for waking up that morning on Saturday the 18th and feeling. I mean, imagine being our players, right? They have to get a police escort and be bussed in because that day there's anticipated between 100 and 150,000 fairgoers. It's the closing Saturday, so you've got Club America and DTFC getting police escorted into the fairgrounds, and the energy the players will feel from that, and I think our fans will feel that. We've already set so many records just even from our clubs from a sales standpoint. More tickets out ever than any other match in DTFC's history. For those that remember the Barca game and how great that environment is, we've almost doubled that crowd with still some days to go. So if you think about how fun that game was, just imagine what that'll bring for this one here with Clasico.
It's going to be insane all around and just such an elevated experience for the fans. But Charlie, I have to ask you, how did you come up with the Joey Chestnut, the halftime?
That I can't take full credit for that. That's our I love it. That's our front office though. Like we're all just thinking about how to grow this team and grow the game, and what a way to bring in new fans, right? Like everyone associates the fair with food, so I think that was sort of the genesis. It's like fair food. Who's more iconic in the food game than Joey Chestnut? And we were fortunate he had the availability to come down, and now it's up to the fans on what he's going to eat. That's what I'm most curious about, and so we're keeping his team up to speed on that. It's funny. There's some foods he's sort of anxious about, and there's other foods he feels more confident about. But I think the fans will have fun with it. Some more celebrity reveals coming down the line. He's not going to eat alone, so that may be news to some. He won't be eating just by himself. So there will be a handful of some recognizable names up there eating some very, very fun food with Joey.
If you put Joey against like our team, I think Joey would outmatch our team in a 5-minute eating competition or whatnot. It's insane how much he can take down.
I'm just curious what the food lineup is going to be, but I feel like you just put out a little golden nugget for all the fans that are going to watch this podcast. They're going to be like, who are the celebrities? Who is going to be eating alongside Joey Chestnut? Because it's going to be, I think, insane.
Call it out. I mean, we've still got some spots left to fill. So fans advocate for someone. Rumor is maybe there's a spot for a fan themselves. So someone special from DTFC's fan groups coming in and getting to eat alongside Joey at halftime. It'll just be a lot of fun all around.
That's awesome, you guys. We're excited. So are any of the players, are they planning on walking the fairgrounds afterwards, check out all the things that the fair has to offer? And I know a lot of the international team too, they get the time here in Texas to be able to check everything out and come to Dallas and experience Dallas at the big level it's at right now with the fair.
Yeah, I think some of our players have had a chance already just with some of the marketing going on to get out there and take in the games. Obviously, those local are rekindling the childhood memories again, but then of course those who hadn't been are getting a taste of it for the first time, and it's been exciting and interesting to hear the different experiences they have. I'm actually most interested in kind of the red carpet, the fit check that goes on right before the game, because this is an opportunity to get crazy, go Western, go country, go, any direction, because it's the fair. So I don't know what they're going to roll with when they, park their vehicles or get off the bus and kind of do the red carpet into the locker room. It'd be interesting to watch.
Can you guys get a red carpet moment? What are the outfit checks going to be for you guys?
You're asking the wrong deal. That's for our sisters. I that's part of the fun of each game. I get to see what they roll up in. So I have no doubt that Dory and Jenny will have a Clasico quality fit ready to go come next Saturday.
That's gonna be great. We're all very excited. Now, before we jump off, I will say we did get to sit down with Cyera Hintzen and Sealey Strawn and chat with them a little bit about their fair experiences, different fair food that they like, and the rides. But I would love to ask you guys, what are some of your favorite memories from the fair, just growing up or overall recent ones? And then to kind of pivot off of that, do you think this Clasico experience may top those state fair experiences that you guys have had?
Well, I remember just getting to miss school, which was the best thing about it, right? A day off and getting to walk around. Yeah, no, as a Dallas local kid, you just love this time of year. It's like you've gotten through summer, the weather's changing. There's just so much great energy around the city. You got both football games going on, and just you just feel like the best of Dallas is being shown. And so, yeah, I really, really enjoy it. It's been fun to introduce it to my wife. She's not a local here to Dallas, and she moved here a couple of years ago. And getting to experience it through her for the first time is super exciting. And hopefully that this game represents that for a lot of our fans too, right? Maybe they haven't been down to the fair, or maybe they haven't been down to Fair Park and seen us play and see women's sports in the Cotton Bowl, what that may mean for them and the core memories that may serve. So years and years and generations from now, they're talking about, hey, yeah, I went to the first women's sporting event at the State Fair of Texas. It was a really historic moment. So yeah, excited for that. This, of all the fair memories, this will top them all. And hopefully we get a win.
My fair memories, I mean, I love the corn dogs, obviously. The taffy, I'm a taffy guy. The two that are coming to mind are like, as a kid, it was almost like inevitable. When we got to the fair, we would get a safety lesson from our mom about like, all right, if you get lost, here's what you do. Go find a police officer, tell them your name, go wait, don't roam around looking all over the place. So there was always the safety lesson that just stuck in my mind. And then I was actually, Charlie wasn't, I don't think he was born yet, but I was actually babysat by the Dixie Chicks back in the day, and they performed at the fair. And so I remember going to see them one year where it was two of the Dixie Chicks that babysat us, my sister Dory and I. And so we watched them perform on the main stage one year, and that's a core memory for me that stood out.
And do you think the Clasico, do you think is going to top all those experiences? I mean, seeing the Dixie Chicks is pretty high up there.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. They didn't babysit that long. My mom actually got frustrated because they were playing instruments instead of watching us. When they were at our house, is probably how they got to be so good, right? But yeah, no, I mean, Clasico's got to top it. I mean, I've been to Texas OU. That's packed Cotton Bowl. That's a fun experience. The rivalry, the vibrant fair in the background. All of that's there, and it's just so awesome. Like Charlie was talking about, like you've got female sports that are now a part of the program, and that's got to be something that's just a staple from here on out. And I think there's a lot of groups that are excited about it. We got so many young kids that are coming out for this game, excited to not only to just come to the game, but there's a bunch that are coming to watch Club América train the day before. They have practice Friday evening at Hockaday the day before, and so there's an opportunity for select folks to get involved and come watch them train, and that's going to be a fun experience too. So
that's awesome. All right, round table before we go, what do you guys want to say to all of the fans that are planning to come out to the Clasico and just get so pumped for this game? What do you want to say to them? What's the message to the fans coming out to the game?
We got a trophy we're playing for. I mean, get loud, get rowdy. We could put something in the cabinet shelf for first one for the club, and I just saw pictures of it. It's coming over from Portugal. It is sweet, and it is so fitting. It fits in really well with the theme of the match and the rest of the fair and all that. And that unveil will actually take place at the Colombia versus Mexico match, which is tomorrow night, October 11th. I know this episode won't have been released after that match, but so that's come out. Let's win a trophy for the club. Let's have some fun with it.
I'm so excited. You think back to last year with Barcelona. What a way to introduce our club to this market, right? And we knew this going in. If you looked at the crowd that day at the Cotton Bowl on our first ever home match, it was 90% Barca jerseys, Barca gear. Now I'm just so happy for our fan base to now have that opportunity to turn the tables on that. I'm looking forward to hearing our supporter section with the Unstable and the Dallas Beer Guardians and just showing the pride and love and commitment and sweat they put into it. I mean, they've got chants for all of our players now. Like this is, I'm so happy for them that they get to show off the club that they love too, right? And introduce themselves to new fans. I fully anticipate, like we see every game, the young girls, young kiddos gravitating to, like I said, the Unstable and the Dallas Beer Guardians over there, banging on drums, playing instruments, making new fans. And then the dynamic of just, having the Club America fans as well. Like it's hard for me. I'm biased, right? But it's hard for me to imagine if you walk through the renovated Gate A at the Cotton Bowl Stadium on October 18th, and you see this celebration of sport, celebration of women's sport, celebration of culture, that you don't walk away wanting more. And that's the hope here, that we're growing the game and people walk away saying, I want to come to more Trinity games. I want to come watch more women's sports on TV or listen on the radio or engage online. And that's the hope. So hopefully we put on a good show, and like I said, the audience and the fan base just grows from here.
Awesome. I seriously cannot wait for this game. I know the fans are super excited for this one too. It's going to be insane. I will see you guys very, very soon, and we'll grab some fair food together. But and then I think the next episode we can recap the Clasico. We got to get all the final thoughts.
Yeah.
Awesome, you guys. Well, next up, we will hear from Cyera, Hintzen, and Strawn on some of their favorite moments and things from the State Fair of Texas. And we will wrap this episode here of Up the River, a official podcast for Dallas Trinity FC. Into it, fair food. You already mentioned the pickled pizza, so that must be a must-have.
Yeah.
What would another top fair food be?
For sure, Fletcher's corny dogs. Or I think.
So good.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm, as sad as it is to say, I'm a sweet person. So I really want the fried Oreos. That's like my pick for sure.
So good. So good. You can't go wrong. I mean, what would you guys get?
It's hard not to go with Fletcher's corn dogs. I mean, although I do love just like a turkey leg, just the feeling of having that like in your hand and just walking around kind of in medieval times fashion, like around the fairgrounds. Like Bam Sure, my Bam. Wife loves hearing me say that. Like Bam Bam. But yeah, like Bam Bam, yeah. So it's, when else do you get a chance to do that? Just grab a turkey leg and walk around the Midway.
Yeah, no, I'm Fletcher's, but then like with my family and kids, it's a funnel cake, and it's fun to like get the fingers messy and fight over the best pieces where the most powdered sugar is. And so we'll sometimes do that and then like go on the Ferris wheel or something like that. But yeah.
What should Joey Chestnut eat? Did you guys see that halftime?
Oh, that's
Did you guys
really
watch the
impressive.
4th of July hot dog eating contest?
Oh my gosh, I watched part of it and I was like,
yeah,
I don't understand.
Sick.
Like,
yeah.
Where does it go?
Yeah.
Wow. Like,
How
that
do
is
you
like
do
a
that?
talent.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Like, we all have our like 1%, and like that's
Yeah.
for sure his
That is
1%
his.
talent. Like,
what are the options? Do you know what the options are for Joey Chestnut?
It's every type of fair food you could imagine. I mean, it's hard to keep up. I mean, I'm hard struggling to keep up with pickled pizza even.
Yeah.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous to see what the lineup's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
The
I think
food
he's
items.
nervous too. We may have
Yeah.
made Joey Chestnut nervous, the legend.
Oh my
especially
gosh.
like
Yeah.
all the food options. I mean, like
Yeah,
they
there's so
fry
many.
absolutely anything. Like, wasn't there like fried Coke at one point? Like
Yes,
like the
I
drink,
remember
like
that.
the
Oh my
fried
gosh.
like soda.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
I went to the fair a few weeks ago, and I will say one of the most unique things I've had, it was a fried, like, mac and cheese, but it was like grilled cheese, like balls. It was like the
Oh,
coolest
oh my
thing.
gosh.
It was really good.
That sounds good.
That
It
does
was
sound
nuts.
good.
It was nuts. So that was good. Okay, how about rides? Are you into the rides or no?
I'm a very adrenaline, not junkie, but like I love like roller coaster and rides and all of that. I don't know though. I feel like would just say like the Ferris wheel because I feel like it's also just original. You kind of like have to do that, but
Iconic.
I for sure iconic. But all of them, if I could, I'd do all of them.
Pretty good.
I'm trying to think. What is the one? It's like the one where you get, and it's in a circle, and there's like no gravity or something in it,
Oh, I don't know.
and you're like,
but
up
it like stands
against
super
the
Where you're
wall.
standing.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's,
where
yeah,
you're
it just
standing.
goes
I
around
don't
and
know
around.
what it is, but it's
Yeah,
insane and
that's a
kind of
good one.
scary, and I think that's a good one if we could figure out the name for it.
Yeah. Whatever.
That is a good one. I don't know.
I'm midway games. Like I'm midway games, which like my wife is the other way. She's an adrenaline junkie, so like she likes the roller coasters. I like to like hit the thing and have the rubber chicken go in the bucket and like win a stuffed animal kind of thing.
The goldfish.
Yes.
rings,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in the dad phase now, so it's about seeing my kids have a blast. So like the Dumbo ride where you're going up in the air, or there's like I think there's one with bubbles now that like kind of goes over the waves, and yeah, the kids just love it. So
Yeah.
that's what it's more about for me right now. But yeah, Ferris wheel, I love the views, but I also love that it's just like a break from carrying kids on my shoulder and from wiping sticky fingers and all that stuff. So yeah, that's nice little reset.
Does anybody like the petting zoo and the livestock?
Yes.
I kind of do, but I don't.
The
You know?
pig races,
Those are fun.
Okay.
Or
Yeah,
they're
like
interesting.
dog
Yeah.
show, like
Yeah,
that is
those
so
are
much
fun.
fun. Yeah, I love it.
No,
I'm
yeah.
all for it.
Just sorting with what do they sort goats? Is it sorting goats or sheep? You know what I'm talking about? Where like you have to
I
sort
don't.
them by
Keep
number.
going.
Yeah.
It's in the barn. It's like a rodeo event basically. You get on a horse and you got to sort sheep number 1 into the goals, sheep 2 into the goal. Like,
This is if you lose against Club America. This is what the
there you
team
go.
has
You
to
do
do.
sorting.
Oh,
Yes,
goodness.
exactly. So
Yeah. It's a
great
winner
idea.
goes on a victory lap around Texas
Yeah.
Star. Loser goes to sorting.
Yeah. Just don't love the smell of it, but
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
else, love it.
It's the Texas State Fair. Everything's bigger.
That's right.
Everything just crazy.